This airplane is originally designed and developed for maritime patrol itself. So this has fit with the enabling opportunities of maritime patrol activities. For example, these are large main wings with a large nacelle, which is very good for lower, slow operations. And also this 4-jet engine is very powerful and can go higher and very fast. So it can go both ways. This has received a certification from Japanese Navy 2014 March. So it's about 3 years now. Mainly this airplane is made for the maritime patrol, including the submarine hunting and also ISR and some other reconnaissance missions. This airplane is, I think, supposed to be make better P3C. So it can satisfy any feature of the P3C, but in many areas this is better than P3C. That is the concept of this airplane.
This is a light multi-purpose transport airplane, which belongs to the family of Antonov 24, which is the very famous family which dates back to the mid-1950s. So the airplane is actually the derivative of Antonov 26 and 32 airplanes. But what connects it to that family of Antonov 24 and 32 airplanes is the cross-section of the fuselage and the unique sliding and pivoting ramp, which you can see. All the rest is a redesign from the scratch. So only the airfoil we kept in the wing, but still even the shape of the wing was redesigned. Nacelles were relocated like they present in Antonov 26, not on the 32, but still the engine are of nearly the same power rating of 5,000 horsepower each. This is a Pratt & Whitney PW150 engine from Pratt & Whitney, Canada. The GE Doughty propeller. All the avionics suite we have from Honeywell and Ukrainian suppliers. The ECS is Liebherr. We have Zodiac and other very well-known Tier 1 suppliers in the world. So this is really an international product. And it was developed in cooperation with our Saudi partner from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, which is called KAXT, which stands for King Abdulaziz City for Science and Technology. This is really a very sophisticated organization. So our partnership is intended for the governmental program in the kingdom, which is called Vision 2030, which is aimed for diverting from the fossil fuels-based economy to the high-tech economy. And also usually there is a question, what is the literal D in the designation 132D? D stands for the demonstrator. This means that to reduce the production cycle exactly of this prototype, at Antonov we use the existing manual assembly technology. It means the riveting and assembling of the major parts of the airframe. For all the rest, the airplane is representative in terms of performance and specifications. The serial airplane will be produced according to a modern automatic production technology. So that's really the part of KAXT. Not only the scientific part, but also they're involved in the preparation of modern and prospective production facility.
We have done one modification with Trush aircraft as an ISR package, and this is the second modification with a weaponized ISR platform. Well, the idea is when we looked at the environment, at the security environment around the globe, we noticed that there are plenty of almost 50 continuous armed conflicts, like guerrilla-type conflicts, insurgents, drug dealers, smugglers, any type of armed groups that the government is trying to deal with. And we noticed that the air forces around the world are not very well suited for the job, having very well suited platforms for conventional wars, but lots of firepower and very expensive for operation. And this type of operation require persistency, a long time in the air, observation, finding the targets, locating the targets, identifying, then perhaps receiving permission to employ weapons. This is the idea that we bought aircraft from the shelf. We took ISR package from the shelf, and Bulgaria is producer of ammunition for ex-Soviet weapons. So the idea came to us that we can put these type of weapons, existing weapons, widespread, also cheap, and this will greatly reduce the prices, the burden over the Air Force, and increase, of course, their capabilities. The weapon package includes dumb weapons. The main one is the cannon, the Geisha 23 cannon pot, 23mm shells, all types of projectiles, armor-piercing, high explosive shells, also 5cm rockets, also widespread, multiple types, high explosive, armor-piercing, also thermobaric are available. With different pots, 32 and 16 rockets pots. We also have 8cm rockets with 10 rocket pots, and free-fall bombs, 100 and 250 kilogram bombs.
My name is Jeff Winch. I work for SES in the Global Governments Division. We provide ISR capabilities for global governments. We provide space segment primarily and solutions end-to-end for UAVs.
Today at the Air and Space Show, we're pleased to display a number of different products here that help for rapid communications, response for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief efforts, as well as support to a variety of military and security applications. What you have here beside me is the Gator terminal. This is an inflatable C-band terminal that is highly transportable in a number of just hand-carried cases and can be provided on a moment's notice to give rapid communications in places where other connectivity may have been eliminated. We also have with us a variety of other products, to include our aerostat, which looks a bit like this. This is also a rapid inflation device that carries with it a sensor capable of providing surveillance and security, as well as a connectivity bubble in a range of 25 miles. You can see over in this direction a mooring platform that actually extends the aerostat. This will come up on a tether extending 1,000 feet, providing a 7-mile range for surveillance and connectivity. Along with this, we have a very small aperture terminal. It's a flyaway terminal that is set up within about 15 minutes, carried in 3 small cases, and provides KU band so that the imagery that's coming down, data coming down from the sensor, is sent over the satellite network that we have anywhere in the world real time. In addition, you see behind both of these features our rapid response vehicle. What's interesting about this platform is not only is it capable of towing with it our tactical persistent surveillance aerostat, it also is equipped to operate on our GovSat-1 satellite, which is military KA and X-band. We have another version of this vehicle that is also able to operate on our mid-Earth orbiting constellation known as O3b, as well as our geosynchronous orbit with more than 50 satellites today. So the interesting thing that you see with all of these different products here is a multi-orbit, multi-frequency capability, giving you access to military KA, X-band, C-band, commercial KU band, as well as our KA fleet operating with O3b, giving you ubiquitous coverage anywhere at any time for rapid communications and response.